You feel it, don't you? That ache. The one that settles deep in your bones. A constant hum of being unseen, unheard, like a whisper lost in a hurricane. You stand in crowded rooms, yet you're utterly alone. People look, but they don't see. They talk, but their words bypass you. You're a ghost in your own life, a shadow on the wall. This invisibility, it's a cruel kind of prison. It erodes your spirit. It chips away at your worth. You start to question if you even exist, if your dreams matter, if your voice has any power. The world rushes past a blur of faces and noise, and you're left behind a forgotten footnote, a story untold. It's the sting of rejection, the cold shoulder, the polite dismissal, the feeling that no matter how hard you try, you're simply not enough, not important enough, not worthy enough. This pain, it's a heavy cloak you wear every single day. It's the silent scream trapped in your chest, the tears you hold back because who would even notice if they fell? You've tried to make yourself seen. You've shouted, you've waved your arms, you've poured your heart out, but the universe seems to have a deafening silence reserved for you. It's a cosmic joke, a cruel twist of fate. You're standing on the precipice, ready to leap, but the ground beneath you is always shifting, unstable, unreliable. This Tuesday, something shifts. This Tuesday, the divine blueprint is unfolding. It's not a mistake. It's not random. It's a deliberate design, a critical assignment for you. The one who has felt the sharp edges of being overlooked, the one who has wrestled with the darkness of feeling insignificant. God sees you. He sees the hidden strength within you. He sees the fire that still flickers, even when you feel like ashes. He knows the wounds you carry, the scars that mark your soul. He doesn't ignore them. He cherishes them. They are proof of your resilience, proof of your fight, This assignment, it's not for the loudest. It's not for the most popular. It's for the quiet warrior, the one who perseveres when no one is watching, the one who holds on to hope in the face of despair. This Tuesday, God is calling you. He's not asking, He's calling. He's calling you out of the shadows, out of the silence, out of the pain of invisibility. He's pulling you onto the stage. He's handing you the spotlight. It's your moment, your time, to finally be seen, to finally be heard. The divine blueprint is intricate. It's perfect. It accounts for every tear you've shed, every silent prayer you've uttered, every moment you felt utterly lost. He doesn't need your perfection. He needs your willingness, your courage, your faith. This Tuesday, you are not just another face in the crowd. You are a chosen instrument, a vital piece of a grand design. Your pain has been preparation. Your struggles have been forging. You are being refined, polished, made ready. Think of the giants you've faced, the mountains you've climbed, the battles you've fought, even when you felt you had no armor. That's the strength God sees. That's the power He wants to unleash through you. He's not looking for someone who has it all together. He's looking for someone who is willing to be broken, to be remade, to be used. Someone who understands the depth of suffering and can therefore offer profound compassion. This assignment comes with a weight, a responsibility, but it also comes with an unparalleled purpose, a divine mandate. You are not meant to be invisible. You are meant to shine, to illuminate, to bring light to the darkest corners. The pain of being ignored has taught you empathy. The feeling of being unheard has sharpened your listening. The struggle for validation has ignited a fierce desire to see others valued. These are not weaknesses. They are your superpowers. This Tuesday, God is not giving you a burden. He's giving you a mission, a sacred trust. He's saying, I see your struggle. I honor your fight. Now, it's time for you to step into your destiny. The world may have overlooked you, but God never does. He has a divine blueprint, a critical assignment, and it's for you. This Tuesday, be ready. Your time has come. The divine assignment awaits. The veil is lifting. The stage is set. Your purpose is calling. Answer it. Divine isolation. It sounds so lonely, so empty, like being cast out. But it's not. It's a sanctuary, a sacred space carved out just for you. Think of a sculptor. They chip away the excess, the rough edges, the parts that don't belong, to reveal the masterpiece within. That's what divine isolation does. It strips away the noise, the distractions, the opinions of others. It's like a potter with their clay. They center it on the wheel. It spins. It takes shape. In that focused spin, the form emerges. It's not being pushed around. It's being guided. Precisely. This isn't a punishment. It's a protection. A shield forged in the fires of heaven. The world throws its storms, its chaos, its temptations. But in your sacred space, you are shielded, wrapped in an invisible cloak of grace. Imagine a seed buried deep in the earth. It's isolated. Darkness surrounds it. But that darkness is its womb. It's where it gathers strength. It's where it germinates, where its true potential begins to stir. Without that isolation, it would be crushed, blown away. Your spirit needs that fertile ground, that quiet darkness, to root itself, to draw nourishment from the unseen, to prepare for its unfurling, for its blossoming. You are being set apart, not to be forgotten, but to be consecrated, to be made holy for a specific purpose. Like a priest in the temple, they retreat, they pray, they commune with the divine before they re-enter the world with a message, with a blessing. This Tuesday, embrace the quiet, the stillness. It's not an absence, it's a presence. The presence of God working within you, refining you, preparing you. You are not alone in this isolation. The divine is with you, guiding your steps, whispering your destiny. It's a tender embrace, a firm hand, leading you toward your critical assignment. The world screams for your attention. It pulls you in 1,000 directions. But divine isolation is a gentle redirect, a loving correction. It calls you back to yourself, back to your source. It's like a diver descending into the deep. The pressure increases, the light fades. But below the surface, there are wonders, unseen treasures. The deeper you go, the more you find, the more you understand. Your soul is that ocean. And divine isolation is the descent. It's where you discover the pearls of wisdom, the gems of revelation that you can't find in the shallow waters of the everyday. This Tuesday, don't fear the quiet. Don't resent the solitude. See it for what it is, a sacred chamber, a holy crucible, where your spirit is being tempered, forged into something stronger, something purer, something ready for God's critical assignment. It's a divine blueprint, and this isolation is a vital part of the design. It's where the foundation is laid, where the structure is reinforced. Before the building begins, before the work is revealed. So breathe in the stillness. Feel the divine presence. It's not an abandonment. It's an appointment, an intimate communion, a preparation for glory, your glory, His glory. This isolation is the womb of your next breakthrough, the crucible of your transformation, the sacred space where God paints your divine assignment onto your soul, ready for you to receive and ready for you to execute. You are called to a sacred solitude, a deliberate detachment. This is not a prison. It is a sanctuary. Think of the potter and the clay. The master's hands withdraw. He doesn't abandon the vessel. He is preparing it for its purpose. He is shaping it in quiet, away from the clamor of the world, away from the careless touch. The clay needs time to harden, time to receive the divine glaze. This is your Tuesday assignment: to embrace the stillness, to allow the master's touch to work, undisturbed. The world, with its endless demands, its constant noise, it can crack a fragile spirit. It can dim a nascent light. Divine isolation is a shield, a spiritual fortification. It guards your inner landscape. It protects the sacred spark within you. It is the shepherd calling his flock, not to a barren wasteland, but to a quiet pasture, where the grass is lush, where the water is clear, where the shepherd's presence is felt, stronger than any wolf, stronger than any storm. The isolation is the field. The peace is the nourishment. Consider the seed, buried in the earth. It is hidden. It is alone. But this is where its power lies. In the darkness, it germinates. It draws strength from the soil. It prepares for its glorious bloom. Your season of solitude is not barren. It is fertile ground. It is the womb of your next breakthrough. It is where your spirit stretches, where your faith deepens, where your purpose clarifies. The whispers of doubt are silenced. The distractions fade. You are alone, but not lonely. You are set apart, not cast out. This is a strategic withdrawal, a divine recalibration. The world may see it as abandonment. They don't understand the sacred economy. They don't comprehend the spiritual alchemy. God is not neglecting you. He is meticulously crafting you. He is refining your spirit. He is honing your gifts. He is preparing you for a mission that requires a pure heart, a focused mind, a spirit tempered by His presence. The noise of the world can deafen you. It can make you conform. It can steal your unique song. Isolation allows you to hear your own melody, to remember the divine rhythm of your soul. It's like stepping out of a hurricane into the eye of the storm. The chaos rages around you, but in the center, there is profound peace. That peace is your protection. That stillness is your strength. The enemy wants you scattered. He wants you divided. He thrives in confusion. Divine isolation is the antidote. It is the gathering of your scattered pieces. It is the centering of your being. It is the solidifying of your foundation. Think of the mountain peak. It stands alone, bathed in sunlight, unburdened by the valleys. From its vantage point, you see clearly. You gain perspective. You witness the grandeur of creation. Your solitude is your mountain, your vantage point for divine revelation. It is where you commune directly, without intermediaries, without the interference of earthly opinions. God wants your undivided attention. He wants to speak directly to your heart, to whisper His plans, to imprint His will upon your spirit. This is not a punishment. It is an honor. It is a privilege. It is the sacred space where you become who you were created to be. Embrace the quiet. Lean into the stillness. This is God's assignment for you this Tuesday, a divine blueprint for your growth, a sacred space for your transformation. You are protected. You are prepared. You are divinely isolated for a purpose far greater than you can imagine. Trust the process. Trust the potter. Trust his hands. They are shaping you. This Tuesday, God's divine blueprint calls for a season of isolation. Not the lonely kind, the holy kind, a sacred space carved out just for you. Think of the Desert Fathers. They sought solitude, not to flee the world, but to find God within it, to hear his whispers above the din. Their isolation was a crucible. It refined their faith. It forged their character. This is your Tuesday assignment, to embrace the quiet, to step away from the noise, the constant chatter of the world, the endless demands, the opinions that try to shape you. This is not banishment. This is a sanctuary. God is drawing you inward. He's building a temple within your soul, a place where his presence can dwell undisturbed, where his voice can be heard clear and true. Consider the pearl of great price. It wasn't found in the marketplace. It was drawn from the depths, from the silent, dark embrace of the ocean floor. It was hidden away, protected, waiting to be discovered. Your isolation is that protective shell. It shields you from the storms of life, from the sharp edges of criticism, from the draining demands of others. It's a divine shield, a spiritual armor. The world tells you connection is everything, that belonging is paramount. And yes, community is vital, but there is a deeper belonging, a connection to the source. That can only be found when you are truly alone, with him. When you are isolated, you shed the masks, the roles you play, the expectations you carry. You are stripped bare, vulnerable. And in that vulnerability, you find your truest self, the self God created, the self he loves. Think of a seed. It must be buried, plunged into darkness, to germinate, to break open, to push towards the light. Its isolation is its genesis, its fertile ground. This Tuesday, don't fear the solitude. Don't resent the quiet. See it for what it is. A divine assignment, a period of potent growth, a time for God to speak his deepest truths into your spirit. He is not punishing you by setting you apart. He is protecting you. He is preparing you. He is illuminating your path. Through the stillness, through the sacred separation, the world will try to pull you back, to fill your silence with demands, to distract you with endless needs. Resist, hold your ground. This is your holy hour, your divine pause. Let the world spin, let the noise roar. In your isolated space, a miracle is unfolding. A spiritual transformation, a deepening of your walk with the Almighty. He wants to reveal his plans for you, not in a crowded room, but in the quiet chambers of your heart, where his love is a constant, unwavering flame. This isolation is a divine detox. It cleanses you from the impurities of the world. It renews your spirit. It recalibrates your soul to his divine frequency. It's a time to listen, to discern, to receive what God is pouring into you, what he is preparing to pour through you. Don't mistake stillness for stagnation. Don't confuse quiet for emptiness. This is a season of potent energy, of divine gestation, of heavenly preparation. The eagle doesn't soar in the flock. It finds its heights alone. It tests its wings in isolation. It gains its strength in solitude. Then it returns a powerful force. This Tuesday, you are that eagle. God is giving you the space, the freedom, the divine mandate to prepare, to strengthen, to grow. Embrace this sacred solitude. It is not a curse. It is a blessing. A critical assignment, a divine blueprint, unfolding in the quiet, within you, for you. This Tuesday, God has a critical assignment for you. It's not about grand gestures. It's about something far more profound. It's about divine isolation. You might feel it now, a quietness, a drawing away, a sense of being apart. It's easy to mistake this for loneliness, for abandonment, for God's disfavor. But look closer. This isolation is not a cage. It is a sanctuary. Think of the potter's wheel. The clay is pulled from the earth. It is not left to the elements. It is taken into the studio, into the quiet hands of the maker. There it is shaped, protected from the dust, shielded from the storms. Your divine isolation is that studio. It's where God can work on you. Without distraction, without interference. The world outside shouts, it pulls, it tries to mold you into its own image. But in this sacred solitude, God whispers. He carves his purpose into your very core. This apartness is protection. It's a divine shield. The enemy prowls. He seeks to devour, to corrupt, to steal. But when you are in this place of divine isolation, you are hidden. You are under his watchful gaze. He has drawn a circle around you, a perimeter of his love. Remember the ark. It was a vessel, built in isolation. God commanded Noah, build it here, build it now. The world raged outside, but inside safety, a promise, a new beginning. Your isolation is your ark. It's where you are being prepared for what comes next. You are not being punished. You are being preserved. The world's pressures can break you. Its compromises can stain you. Its noise can deafen you to his voice. But in this quiet space, your spirit can breathe. It can hear. It can become strong. Consider the seed. It must be buried. It must be alone in the dark earth. That darkness is not an end. It is a gestation. It is the necessary pressure for growth. Your isolation is that fertile darkness. It's where your potential is being awakened. This is not a punishment. This is a purification. God is sifting. He is refining. Like gold in the furnace. The dross is burned away. Only the pure metal remains. Your isolation is the furnace. It's where your faith is tested and made stronger. He is not leaving you. He is holding you closer than ever. He is cultivating a garden within you, a secret place where his presence blooms, where his peace reigns. This is a deliberate act of love, not a consequence of failure. You are being set apart for a sacred purpose. Just as the priest in ancient times, he would go into the Holy of Holies, alone, to commune with God. That was not abandonment. That was intimacy. Your isolation is your path to intimacy. Stop fighting it. Stop resisting. Surrender to the quiet. Embrace the stillness. This is where you will hear his heart. This is where you will understand his plan. This is where you will be equipped. The world wants your attention. It demands your energy. It seeks to define you. But God wants your heart. He wants your surrender. He wants to define you himself. In this place of divine isolation, he does just that. It's a sacred pause, a divine detour. It's not about being forgotten. It's about being found by him and by the truest version of yourself. This Tuesday, lean into the quiet. Let his presence fill the emptiness. Let his purpose shape your soul. This is not a sentence. This is a blessing. The world screams for your attention. It pulls you in 1,000 directions, demands your energy, your focus, your very soul. But there's a whisper, a call to a different space, a sacred stillness. This is divine isolation, not a prison. It's a sanctuary, a protected courtyard. Think of the potter's wheel. The clay is spun, shaped. It needs a quiet space to become what it's meant to be. Imagine the sculptor with their chisel. They step back. They observe the stone. They see the form hidden within. They need separation from the noise, from the distractions, to reveal the masterpiece. This isolation is your sacred pause, a necessary withdrawal from the clamor, from the chaos, from the shallow tides of the everyday. It's where God carves out a space for his voice, for his vision, to be heard, to be seen, clearly, uninterrupted. You feel it, that pull to be alone, to retreat. It's not loneliness, it's a divine invitation to enter the inner chamber, the Holy of Holies within your own spirit, where the Holy Spirit resides, where the Father speaks His deepest truths. Consider the eagle. It soars to the highest peaks, alone, away from the flock. It needs that altitude, that separation, to gain perspective, to ride the thermals, to survey its territory, to prepare for its hunt. It's not abandonment, it's empowerment, it's strategic positioning. When you feel set apart, know this. It's protection, like a shepherd gathering his sheep into a protected pen at night. The wolves howl outside, but the sheep are safe, sheltered. Because of that separation, the world's dangers, its temptations, its soul-draining pressures, they are kept at bay. When you are in your divine isolation, it's a womb, a place of gestation, where new life is formed, where spiritual seeds are sown and nurtured in the quiet dark before they break through into the light. You are being prepared for a purpose, a destiny. That requires this inner work, this quiet cultivation. This isn't about rejecting people or becoming a hermit. It's about understanding the rhythm of God, the ebb and flow of His presence. Sometimes He draws you out to shine, to serve, to be a beacon. Other times He calls you in to recharge, to recalibrate, to be filled. The desert saints understood this. They fled the city, not because they hated humanity, but because they loved God more. They sought the unadulterated presence, the unfiltered truth. They found God in the vastness, in the silence, where His voice was the only sound. Your divine isolation is a refining fire. It burns away the dross, the impurities, the things that weigh you down, the insecurities, the borrowed opinions, the false identities. It purifies your motives. It strengthens your resolve. It solidifies your faith. It's the crucible, where the metal is tested, where it's heated and hammered into something strong, something beautiful, something enduring. You emerge from this space, not broken, but forged, stronger, brighter, more resilient. The world will try to pull you back before you're ready, before the work is done. It will offer comfort, distraction, escape, but resist. Embrace the sacred solitude. Trust the process. God is not punishing you by setting you apart. He is preserving you. He is preparing you. He is protecting you for His glory and for your ultimate good. This Tuesday honor that call to the quiet. It's where your divine blueprint is being etched in unmistakable clarity. The world screams for your attention. It demands your energy, your focus. But this Tuesday, something shifts. A sacred stillness descends. This is not emptiness. This is not loneliness. This is divine isolation. A deliberate setting apart. God's hand gently but firmly guiding you away from the clamor. Think of the potter's wheel. The clay is spun. It's not abandoned. It's being shaped, prepared for a higher purpose. Your isolation is that turning, that sacred space where His touch is most intimate, where His voice can cut through the noise, where His whispers become roars in your soul. The world sees it as punishment, a sign of being forgotten, of being flawed. But look closer. See the shepherd leading his flock. He separates the lamb, not to condemn it, but to protect it from the wolf, from the ravine, from the storm. Your divine isolation is that separation, a shield against unseen dangers, a sanctuary from spiritual predators. It's a refinery, like gold placed in the furnace. The impurities burn away, leaving behind a purer, stronger metal. You are not being discarded. You are being purified, forged into something magnificent. Remember Noah? A vessel of divine isolation. While the world drowned in its chaos, he was safe, carried by His purpose. Your isolation is your ark, a space where you are kept safe from the deluge of distractions, from the floods of deception, from the fires of worldly desires. It's where your spirit learns to breathe, to hear the heartbeat of eternity. This Tuesday, embrace the quiet, the solitude. It's not an absence of others. It's the presence of the divine. It's the sacred pause before the next great act of your life. The eagle does not gather in flocks to learn to fly. It is driven to the highest peaks, to gain perspective, to test its wings against the wind, to understand the vastness below. Your isolation is your peak, your vantage point, where you see the enemy's plans clearly, where you understand the terrain of your calling. It's the seed buried deep in the earth. Darkness surrounds it, but it is not dead. It is growing, gathering strength, preparing for the glorious burst into sunlight. Your isolation is that fertile darkness, the womb of your breakthrough, the crucible of your courage. The world tells you to connect, to be seen, to be validated by the crowd. But God's assignment for you this Tuesday is different. It's to disconnect, to be unseen by the world, so you can be seen by Him, so you can be known by Him in the deepest chambers of your being. This isolation is a sacred covenant, a promise of protection, a guarantee of His unwavering presence. You are not alone. You are divinely insulated, protected from the arrows that fly by day, from the plagues that stalk in the darkness. It's a sacred stillness, a holy hush, where the roar of His love drowns out every fear, where the clarity of His vision becomes your own. This Tuesday, do not fear the quiet. Do not resent the solitude. It is the very place where your destiny is being etched, where your power is being consecrated, where your soul is being prepared for glory. It is not a punishment. It is a profound act of love, a critical assignment, your divine isolation, your protection, your preparation, your breakthrough. Enter into it, rest in it, trust in it. He is with you. This Tuesday, a divine blueprint unfolds, a critical assignment, not a suggestion, a mandate from the cosmos. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is etched in starlight. It's a spiritual mission, a calling you can't ignore. Feel it now, that deep thrumming. It's your soul awakening. It's the universe nudging you, pushing you toward your destiny. This isn't about comfort, it's about purpose. You've walked through shadows, you've wrestled with demons, you've known the biting cold of doubt, the suffocating weight of despair. But look at you, you're still standing, stronger, more resilient. The darkness wasn't your end, it was your forge. The crucible where your spirit was tested, where your inner power was hammered into existence. Every scar, a testament to your survival. Every tear, a baptism of strength. Think of the battles fought in silence, the wars waged within your own mind. Those were the rehearsals, the training grounds for this moment, the divine assignment. This Tuesday, you tap into that power. It's a raw, untamed energy, born from your deepest struggles. It resides in the quiet moments, in the spaces between your breaths. It's in the unwavering belief that you are more than your circumstances. Your spiritual mission requires courage. It demands vulnerability. It asks you to shed the masks, to stand naked before the divine, to offer your true self. The darkness taught you discernment. It showed you what truly matters. It stripped away the superficial, leaving behind the core of your being, that unshakable spirit. This Tuesday, you don't just receive an assignment, you embody it. You become the conduit for divine will. Your actions become prayers, your intentions sacred. The power you've cultivated in the dark is not for hiding, it's for unleashing. It's a beacon, a force that can reshape your reality and the reality of others. Feel the shift. The earth beneath you vibrating with potential, the air crackling with sacred energy. This is the prelude to your divine act. Your spiritual mission is not a burden, it's a privilege. It's the universe entrusting you with a piece of its magnificent plan, a plan that needs your unique light, your hard-won wisdom. The darkness was a necessary teacher. It showed you the depth of your capacity, the infinite reserves of strength you possess. Now it's time to apply that knowledge, to step into the light. This Tuesday, embrace the assignment. Don't shrink from its magnitude. Rise to meet it, with every fiber of your being, with the unyielding power forged in the deepest night. Your spiritual mission awaits. Go forth and fulfill it. The universe is watching, and it believes in you, more than you know. This Tuesday, a divine blueprint unfolds. Not a map for the mundane. This is your spiritual mission, a calling etched in the fabric of your soul. It's a critical assignment from the Creator. You've walked through fire, felt the sting of betrayal, known the crushing weight of despair. Those aren't scars. They are forge marks. They are the crucible where your true power was born. Darkness doesn't break the chosen. It refines them. It strips away the superficial. It reveals the core, the unyielding spirit, the diamond forged under pressure. Remember the nights you thought would never end? The silence that screamed, that was the universe preparing you, whispering secrets only the tested can hear. It was honing your senses, sharpening your intuition. Your inner power isn't a gift bestowed. It's a force cultivated, grown in the soil of adversity, watered with your tears, nurtured by your refusal to surrender. This Tuesday, you tap into that wellspring, that reservoir of strength, built brick by painful brick. The power you developed in the shadows. It's now your light, your guiding star. This is more than just surviving. This is about thriving, about wielding the might forged in your darkest hours. The universe has an assignment for you. It requires the warrior you've become. You are not the victim of circumstance. You are the architect of your destiny. And your construction site is the battlefield of your past struggles. Every setback was a lesson. Every failure, a stepping stone. They were not random acts of fate. They were divine appointments, designed to sculpt you, to empower you. This spiritual mission demands your full presence, your unshakable faith, your hard-won wisdom, the power you unearthed when you were at your lowest. It's the quiet strength that arises when all else fails, the inner voice that says, keep going, the unwavering belief in a purpose greater than yourself. This Tuesday, that purpose calls you. It's not a gentle nudge. It's a powerful current pulling you forward towards your divine assignment. You are equipped. You are ready. The power you found in the darkness is now your greatest asset. Your spiritual mission awaits. Embrace it. This assignment isn't about grand gestures for the world to see. It's about the profound transformation within you. It's about becoming the person you were always meant to be. The darkness showed you your limits, and then it showed you how to break them. It revealed your deepest fears, and then it taught you how to conquer them. That raw courage you discovered, that resilience you unearthed, that is the essence of your spiritual power. It's the divine blueprint in action. This Tuesday, align with that power. Let it flow through you. Let it guide your decisions. Let it fuel your actions. Your spiritual mission requires you to step into your full authority, to own the strength you possess, to wield it with grace and purpose. The trials you faced were not punishments. They were preparations. They were the divine sculptor's chisel shaping you into the masterpiece you are destined to be. This Tuesday, you are not just receiving an assignment, you are embodying it. You are living proof of the power that can be forged in the deepest of nights. Your inner strength is not a fragile thing. It is a force of nature, tempered by hardship, made unbreakable by experience. This is the critical juncture, the moment the universe calls you to activate your spiritual mission, to deploy the power you've so diligently cultivated. You are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a beacon of hope born from struggle. This Tuesday, your mission is to shine that light. The power you developed in the darkness is not hidden. It is potent. It is ready to be unleashed for a higher purpose. Your purpose. This is your calling, your spiritual mission. And this Tuesday, you answer with the full force of your transformed being. You are ready. The universe hums, a silent symphony, playing just for you, a celestial arrangement. This Tuesday, it calls, a divine blueprint, unfolding now, your critical assignment, more than a task. It's a spiritual mission. You are here for a reason, a cosmic purpose, woven into the fabric of existence. Every breath you take, every choice you make, aligns with this grand design. It's not random chance. It's intentional, a sacred trust. This mission demands courage. It calls for resilience, especially when shadows fall. When the world feels cold, when doubt whispers its lies, this is where true power is forged, in the crucible of hardship. Remember the darkness, the nights that seemed endless, the moments you felt lost. Those weren't failures. They were training grounds, gyms for the soul, where your inner strength was tested and then refined. The fiercest fires create the purest metals. The deepest wells hold the clearest water. Your trials, they have shaped you. They have sculpted you into the warrior you are, into the beacon you are meant to be. This spiritual mission, it requires you to tap into that reservoir, the power you cultivated while the world slept, the wisdom you gained in the quiet solitude, the unshakable faith born from despair. You learned to see. When your eyes were closed, you learned to hear. When silence was deafening, you learned to stand. When the ground beneath you crumbled, this is the essence of your power. Unleashed. This Tuesday, step into it. Embrace the assignment. It might not be easy. It rarely is. But it is yours. And yours alone. To fulfill, to conquer, to transcend. The universe has placed its faith in you. A critical assignment for this specific moment. This specific Tuesday. Do not falter. Do not hesitate. Your spiritual mission awaits. Feel the energy surge within your core. A dormant power, awakened by the divine call. It's not about external validation. It's about internal ignition. A fire that burns bright, consuming all fear, all doubt, all limitation. You are more than flesh and bone. You are spirit. And your spirit has a mission, a vital one. This Tuesday, it's time to answer with unwavering resolve, with a heart full of purpose. The darkness was not your enemy. It was your teacher. It revealed your hidden strengths, the resilience you possessed, the unwavering spirit that refused to break. It taught you to rely on something deeper, something eternal. This inner power, it's not a gift you receive. It's a power you earn through every struggle, through every sacrifice, through every moment you chose hope over surrender. This Tuesday, that earned power is your tool, your weapon, your shield for this divine blueprint For this critical assignment, you are ready. More ready than you know. The echoes of your past battles are not scars. They are badges of honor, proof of your endurance, proof of your evolution. They have prepared you for this very moment. Listen to the universe's whisper. It's not just a suggestion. It's a command, a calling to activate, to engage, to fulfill your spiritual mission. Let the light within you shine outwards, illuminating the path ahead for yourself and for others. Your mission is not solitary. It is connected to the greater good, to the unfolding of a cosmic plan. This Tuesday, it's a turning point, a chance to align fully with your divine purpose, to embrace the power forged in the darkness, to step boldly into your assignment. The universe believes in you. It has entrusted you with this vital task, this spiritual mission. This is your moment to rise, to shine, to conquer. Embrace the challenge. It is the gateway to your greatest potential, to the fulfillment of your divine blueprint, God's critical assignment for you. This Tuesday, your inner power, developed in the darkness, is the key. Unlock it, unleash it, and fulfill your destiny. The universe is watching, waiting for you to answer the call. This Tuesday, a divine blueprint unfolds. Not a map of roads and destinations, but a blueprint of the soul. A critical assignment from God. It's your spiritual mission. You were not born by accident. No random spark in the void. There is a purpose, a grand design woven into your very being. This week, the threads begin to tighten. The pattern becomes clearer. Your mission is not about fame or fortune or earthly accolades. It's about something far more profound. It's about the divine echo within you, the part of God that resides in your core, and the work only you can do. This work, this mission often begins in the quiet, in the solitude. Sometimes it begins in the shadows, in the places where light struggles to reach, where fear whispers its doubts, where the world feels overwhelming. These are not signs of failure. They are crucibles, forging grounds. The darkness is not an enemy. It is a teacher, a silent, relentless instructor. Think of the diamond, formed under immense pressure, in the earth's deep, dark embrace. It doesn't complain about the weight. It transforms. It becomes something precious, something that shines with an inner light. You are that diamond. The trials you face, the struggles that test your resolve. These are the pressures, the dark moments that refine you. They strip away the superficial, the distractions, the false comforts. They reveal what is truly essential. In those moments of doubt, when you feel lost, when the path ahead is obscured, remember this. You are developing a power, an inner strength forged in the fires of adversity. This power is not learned from books. It is not granted by others. It is earned. It is cultivated. It is the resilience of the spirit, the unwavering faith that blooms when all else seems lost. It is the quiet knowing, the deep certainty that you are more than your circumstances. You are a vessel of divine energy. This Tuesday, recognize the assignments hidden within your challenges. Each obstacle is a stepping stone, each setback a lesson. The darkness is not a prison. It is a chasm of potential, a place where your true power is awakened. Look into the abyss, not with fear, but with courage. See the reflection of your own indomitable spirit, the light that burns within even in the deepest night. This is the power God intends for you to wield. This power is not for conquest. It is for service, for creation, for lifting others, for bringing light to the world. It is the divine blueprint in action. Your critical assignment, you are being prepared, not for ease, but for impact, for purpose, for a life that resonates with divine meaning. This Tuesday, step into your power. Embrace your spiritual mission. The darkness has served its purpose. Now, let your light shine. Let the divine blueprint guide you. Your assignment awaits. It is time to fulfill your destiny. This inner power, honed in the crucible of hardship, is your greatest asset. It is the divine spark amplified, the God within you unleashed. It is the silent roar that conquers fear, the unyielding will that pushes through pain. When you feel the weight of the world, when doubt gnaws at your soul, remember the strength you have already found, the battles you have already won, each one a testament to your spirit's resilience. This Tuesday, the universe calls you to a higher purpose, to embrace the power that has been growing within you, to step fully into your divine assignment. It is time to shine. It is time to serve. It is time to be the light the world so desperately needs. This Tuesday, a critical assignment awaits. Not on a desk, not in a meeting room, but etched into your soul. A divine blueprint. Your spiritual mission. It's the calling you've felt a whisper in the wind. A deep-seated knowing that there's more. More than the mundane. More than the everyday grind. This isn't about earthly achievements alone. It's about something far grander. It's about your soul's purpose. Your unique contribution to the cosmic dance. Think of it as a celestial roadmap, a destiny meticulously crafted before time began. This Tuesday, the path illuminates. The fog begins to lift. You'll see the next step sharp and clear. It might be a challenge. It might be a sacrifice, but it's yours, uniquely yours. This mission isn't given lightly. It's forged in the crucible of your experiences, especially the ones that scarred you, the ones that plunged you into darkness. Remember those nights, the ones where the light seemed extinguished, where despair was your only companion, where you questioned everything, your strength, your faith, your very existence. Those weren't voids, they were workshops. In the deepest dark, something extraordinary happened. You were forced inward. You dug deeper than you ever thought possible. You found reserves you never knew you possessed. Resilience was hammered into your spirit. Courage was born from fear. Hope, a tiny ember, refused to die. That inner power forged in the fires of your trials is your divine inheritance. It's the bedrock of your mission. It's the fuel that will drive you forward when the path ahead seems impossible. The darkness didn't break you. It refined you. It stripped away the superficial, the illusions, the borrowed identities. It revealed the core of who you are. Unyielding, unshakable, divine. This Tuesday, you tap into that power. It's not a gentle trickle. It's a torrent, an awakening. The spiritual mission demands this power. It requires your full, unadulterated strength. The strength you earned in the shadows. Don't shy away from the past. Embrace it. Every scar tells a story of survival. Every tear watered the seeds of your growth. Every moment of doubt sharpened your discernment. Your mission is not about avoiding pain. It's about transcending it. It's about using the lessons learned to illuminate the way for others. To be a beacon, a testament to the power of the human spirit. This Tuesday, listen. The universe is speaking. Your soul is guiding. The divine blueprint is unfolding. Your spiritual mission is calling. Answer it with the power you forged in the darkness, with the courage that bloomed in the night, with the unwavering belief in your divine purpose. This is your moment. This is your assignment. This is your destiny. This Tuesday, a divine blueprint unfolds. Your mission, not a suggestion, a command from the highest source. Feel it resonate deep within your bones. a purpose etched in starlight. The universe has a critical assignment for you right now. This isn't about comfort, it's about calling, a spiritual mission. Darkness has been your crucible, your forge, where flames of doubt licked at your resolve, where shadows whispered despair. You didn't break, you burned brighter. That inner power, it wasn't gifted, it was earned, forged in the deepest night. Every scar, a testament to battles fought and won. You emerged, not unscathed, but unbroken. This mission, it requires that strength, that hardened core. The darkness taught you resilience. It stripped away the superficial, leaving behind the raw, unyielding essence of your soul. It taught you to see when light faded, to hear when silence screamed. It taught you that true power is not in what you possess, but in what you overcome. Your spiritual mission, it's a sacred trust, a burden, yes, but a glorious one. The universe needs your light, not the polished, easy light, but the fierce, incandescent glow, forged in the inferno. This Tuesday, step into that power. Own it. Release the fear. It's a ghost of the past. Embrace the mission. It is your destiny. The divine blueprint. It's not a map. It's a compass, pointing you towards your true north, your spiritual mission. It's the reason you've endured, the reason you are here, now. The darkness didn't break you. It prepared you for this moment, for this assignment. Feel the energy surge, a primal force, awakened. This is the power you cultivated in the shadows. It's time to unleash it, not for yourself, but for the greater good, your mission. It's a ripple that will become a wave. It's a seed that will grow into a forest. It's a whisper that will echo through eternity. This Tuesday, answer the call. Your spiritual mission awaits. The divine blueprint, your critical assignment, the power you gained in darkness. It's your weapon, your shield, your guiding star. Use it wisely, fearlessly. You are ready, more ready than you know. The universe believes in you. It has entrusted you with a task of cosmic significance. This Tuesday, rise, embrace your spiritual mission, fulfill your divine blueprint, the power of the darkness. It is now your greatest asset. Go forth and shine. This Tuesday, a divine blueprint unfolds, a critical assignment from God. It's not a request, it's a calling. Your spiritual mission. Feel it deep within. A quiet hum, a persistent nudge. This is the echo of purpose, the universe breathing life into your soul. You are not here by accident. You are here with intent, a powerful, sacred intent. Darkness has been your crucible, the shadows your silent teachers. They tested you, they refined you, they stripped away the inessential, leaving only the core, the unyielding spirit. Remember the nights you thought would never end, the weight that pressed down, stealing your breath. That was not punishment, that was preparation. Forge yourself in the fire. Become unbreakable. Every tear shed was a seed planted. Every fear conquered, a muscle strengthened. The trials you endured were not burdens. They were blessings in disguise, leading you to this very moment. This Tuesday, the assignment demands courage. It demands resilience. It demands the power you unearthed in the deepest valleys, the light you found when all seemed lost. Your spiritual mission is not about grand gestures. It's about quiet strength. It's about unwavering faith. It's about being the beacon in someone else's storm. Even when your own is raging, the inner power you possess is immense. It was forged in the fire, tempered by the night. It is the quiet roar of a lion, the unwavering gaze of an eagle. It is the divine spark within. This Tuesday, step into your assignment. Embrace the mission. Unleash the power. The darkness prepared you. Now, let your light shine. You are a warrior of the Spirit, a vessel of divine will. Your journey has been arduous, but it has led you here, to this pivotal moment, to this sacred duty. The assignment is clear. The path is laid. Your strength is undeniable. The universe awaits your action. Answer the call. Fulfill the blueprint. This Tuesday, the divine connects with the mortal. Your spirit ignites. Your purpose awakens. The assignment is critical. Your role is vital. You carry the wisdom of the ages. You possess the strength of mountains. You have the resilience of the ocean. These are not mere metaphors. This is your truth. The darkness you navigated was not empty. It was pregnant with potential. It was the womb of your power. It was the forge of your resolve. When you felt alone, you were being empowered. When you felt broken, you were being rebuilt. Stronger, wiser, more capable than ever before. This Tuesday, the assignment requires your authentic self. Not the version you think others want, but the soul that God knows, the spirit that has endured. Embrace the vulnerability. It is your greatest strength. The cracks allow the light to enter. The wounds are where your power resides. Your spiritual mission is a tapestry, woven with threads of struggle and triumph. Each challenge a knot, each victory a vibrant color. This Tuesday, God's assignment calls for action. Not hesitation, not doubt, but decisive spirit-led movement. The inner power you've cultivated is a force. It can move mountains. It can calm storms. It can heal hearts. You are a conduit for divine energy, a channel for God's love. Your mission is to spread that energy, to share that love. The darkness did not defeat you. It refined you. It made you ready. For this Tuesday, for this assignment, your spiritual mission is your masterpiece, your life's work, God's critical assignment. This Tuesday, answer the call.